Need analysis is actually an absolute thing for learning. The evidence derived from the needs analysis itself are numerous. In the English specific purpose, course need analysis is very necessary because every learner has specific needs. Therefore, each learner or a study group will have different needs with another person or group. Apart from the different needs of learners, the needs of the institution that serves them are also different. The second advantage is the impression gain or impression for the English for specific purpose learner himself. That with the need analysis that analyze the making of English for specific purpose materials or textbooks. Learning will be taken seriously. This is very instrumental in boosting the motivation of learners because most English for specific purpose is considered now a serious course for students.
Need analysis is the identification of language and skills is used in determining and refining the content for the ESP course. It can also be used to assess learners and learning at the end of the course. Chambers, 1980. Need analysis should be concerned with the establishment of communicative needs and their relation. The needs analysis process involves first target situation analysis, discourse analysis, present situation analysis, learner factor analysis, and teaching context analysis.
Hypothetical scenarios. The language for care home workers course. Anna has been asked to provide language support for a small group of care home workers. They have come from an East Asian country to work in a rest home and hospital facility for the elderly in an English-speaking country. Most of the care workers were formerly nurses in their home countries. Their role as a care worker involves looking after the physical and emotional needs of the elderly residents.
Taba and Jubin and Olstein, 1990, states that the course design processes include: the first is diagnosis of needs, the second is formulation of objectives, the third is selection of content, the fourth is organization of content, the fifth is selection of learning experiences, the seventh is determination of what to evaluate and what it means to evaluate. Bunyi 1995 proposes that there are five major steps in the course design process. The first is situational analysis, the second is objectives formulation, the third is content derivation, the fourth is selection of appropriate methods and media, and the fifth is determination of evaluation procedures and schedules.
Two published studies focusing on identification of students' listening and speaking needs that could have helped in this scenario are students. There are views of academic oral or oral skill, a comparative analysis by D. Ferris in 1998, and academic oral communication needs of East Asian international graduate students in non-science and non-engineering fields by S. Kim in 2006. Both of these studies offer a number of issues and ideas for analyzing needs. First is the studies show that graduate and undergraduate speaking or discussion needs can vary. The second is the teachers in this scenario could use the question and format involved as a source of ideas to help them develop a questionnaire or set of interview prompts for use in their own context. Next is both the study by Ferris and the study by Kim centered on three issues. There are what skills were needed, which were perceived as more or less difficult by the students, and which were perceived as more or less critical for academic success. And the last, the implication for needs analysis is that ideas on needs may need to be gathered from the different parties concerned.
Types of information collected. In needs analysis, the quality of the data collected depends in a large part on selecting appropriate data collection techniques. Unless the course developers or teachers conducting all needs analysis have large quantities of the time to devote to the project, they will need to be selective about what type of data to collect.